somebody is thinking about you, or somebody is thinking about a situation that happened with you, how it went down, okay? And how they've become like more or less obsessed with your energy after the fact, okay? So I'm getting, they're thinking about either good times that you had or the times that you had before something went sour, before something went left. And like, they're reminiscing on their mistakes. That's what I'm getting. Like, they keep on thinking about how they did you dirty, but how now that they're in a better place that they would want to be with you, or they want to pursue you, or they're sorry that they ever did you wrong because they weren't in the right mental place to recognize who you were, or some shit like this. Like, they did not see the potential in you, or something like this. Like, you were in the midst of growing or changing or transforming or something like this, and they discarded you, or they treated you poorly because they did not see the version of yourself that you are now. So basically, they thought they was better, or they thought you were lesser than, because of the version of yourself that you were in when you were around them or with them. Okay. Shocking. Shocking. Shocker. That's how it always is. They don't realize what they got until it's too late, until it's already gone. Shocker. Like, what did they expect as well? That's what I'm getting. Like, what did they expect? What did they expect coming back from doing whatever they did to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, they were like bitter or cold-hearted, or they lacked like empathy or something like this. Like, they truly did not care. Like, they did things that, I don't know. It just seems like, how do I put that? They treated you lesser than. They treated you like you wasn't shit. They treated you like you wasn't even a human being. They treated you like you was nothing, like you was scum, like you didn't even exist. And maybe not even to your face. That's what I'm getting. This person could have treated you this way behind your back, or I don't know, like they would smile to your face and then turn around and talk shit behind your back to everybody else that was around you or something like this. I'm getting like a group setting. Y'all could have been doing projects together. So I'm getting like y'all could have been doing class together, or like y'all could have worked together, or y'all was just in an environment where it was like a group or team environment. That's what I'm getting. Whatever they made it seem like to your face is not how they made it seem to your back. It's like, shocker, somebody doesn't want to be with you after you fucking talk shit about them for 3 years. Shocker, somebody doesn't want to go back or give you another chance after you did a smear campaign on their name. You know what I'm saying? After you treated them less than human. Shocker, somebody doesn't want you around. Like, what the fuck? What did they truly expect, bro? Not rejection. That's what I'm getting. Like, they don't get rejected often, or I don't know, bitch, but they're not expecting a rejection. They're expecting a welcoming. That's what I'm getting. Hell the fuck no. We'll put a boot in their ass. Like, they're trying to reveal, their true self to you, and it's a piece of shit. Like, they are so shitty. Like, their morals, their characteristics, their personality, who they are as a person, just, they are shitty, right? And they're trying to unveil themselves to you. Like, they're trying to come clean to you, as in, like, they're trying to reveal that they have feelings for you, okay? They're trying to confess to you that they want something with you, right? They're, like, unmasking themselves, but, like, they can put the mask back on. How about that? Yeah, keep the mask on. Yeah. Don't take it off ever again, either. Like, not around me, at least. The fuck? Like, no. Absolutely not. It's horrible. It's terrible. It's disgusting. It's laughable. That's what it is. It's comical. And that's not an exaggeration. Like, as soon as this person starts trying to reveal their true colors to you, like, this is when somebody is trying to express how deeply their feelings truly go, how genuine something is. Like, this is that kind of moment when they're trying to unmask those feelings and stuff, but they're accidentally unmasking their true colors, which is shit Dookie Brown. Okay? Well, well, well. Somebody thinks that this is going to be such a wonderful, memorable event. Like, somebody is like, oh my God, I can't wait to... God damn, I threw that shit all the way over there. Oh, okay. They think that you're obsessed with them. Why do they think this? They think that you want them. They think that you would want them to reveal their true selves to you or express feelings to you, okay? That's what I'm getting. In their head, they think that you're running away from them because you're scared of commitment. That's what they think. Oh. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's just what that car did. They're also surprised that you don't find their obsession intriguing or cutesy. That's what I'm getting. They thought that you would find them being obsessed over your energy to be like, oh my God, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. They love you so much that they're obsessed. Oh my God, but hell no. Big shocker when you're like, are you stalking me? Huh? Like, that shit's not cute. Obsession, addiction, that shit is not cute. Infatuation, that shit is not cute. Everybody try to romanticize and glamorize every fucking thing, bro. That shit's not cute. What the fuck? And then you add on top of that they was treating you behind your back or to your face like you was less than human. Oh no. Oh no. What, they thought that shit was cute too? They thought that was a form of flirting, degrading you, calling you out of your name, making up rumors and lies about you, talking shit about you, treating you like you're literally dirt, like you're trash? Was that a form of flirting now or what? Like, no, shut up. that's what I'm getting. They're gonna be like, no, you took it the wrong way. No, I didn't know how to express my feelings, or I didn't know how to flirt or something. Well, you know, not by doing all that. That's definitely not what you do. You could have fancied this person for a little while before you started to realize who they was. And it's not like you're just now seeing their true colors. No, you've been known kind of who this person was. Like, you could pick up the vibe that this person wasn't acting the same around you as they were behind your back. That's what I'm getting for real. So it's not like you wasn't seeing something clearly or you thought highly of this person until this moment, until this situation. No. You already picked up on the vibes, right? That's why it's not shocking to you. That's why you don't care for real. You never pursued something or put too much energy or effort into something because you felt the vibes, okay? But they're just now coming clean about wanting to be with you or having these feelings or reminiscing or some shit like this. Okay, so at some point in time in the very beginning, before you started to pick up on these types of things, you could have fancied this person. You could have even liked this person. You could have thought that maybe you were attracted to this person, you wanted to be with them or something like this, or you wanted to see where something would go or where it would lead to, give something a shot or a chance or something. Like, there was some type of attraction there or some shit like this, but that faded out very quickly. That's what I mean. Oh, hell no. They thought of you like you were less than human, but they found you very attractive the whole time. That's what I'm getting. So, like, they would fuck you, but, like, if abuse was legal, or if torture was legal, or if murder was legal, they would probably just do that too. That's what I'm getting. Like, they see you, or they saw you as less than human, they would have done it. If it was legal, and they could have gotten away with it, they would have done it. Like, that's what I'm getting. And for fun, for sport. This is somebody who is, like, a down low racist, or a down low phobic whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some type of phobic whatever the fuck. But at the same time, they found you attractive. They hate you just as much as they found you attractive. Like, that's crazy as hell. I hope that makes sense, because that makes sense to me, but I don't know any other way to really say it. Just because somebody find you attractive don't mean that they won't kidnap your ass and cut you up into little fucking pieces. The fuck? Like, they'll do that afterwards. Okay? Humans are disgusting. Let's go to tarot. Yeah, so I'm getting like, they feel as though they made a mistake treating you poorly or something like this, but now they want to be with you. But how did they get over this you're less than them thing so quickly or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did they figure out that you're not less than human? How did they change their feelings to feel like you were equal to them? That's what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not true. It's buried down under the attraction that they're feeling. It's buried down under the thoughts that they're reminiscing on. But it's not cured. Their racism, their phobia, their shit's not cured, bro. Like, what the hell? Yeah, that's where, you see, and it's not even like it's uncommon, because it's real common. And the most used example that I see is down low racist white women who decide to have mixed children, okay? That's literally what this is. Like, they're infatuated with you, they're obsessed with you, they find you attractive, but they hate something about you. Something that you are, they hate it, okay? That's what I'm getting. That's a scary thing, bro. Dealing with down low, like, I'm just gonna use down low racists because that's just the biggest one I can find, okay? But, like, dealing with the down low racist that thinks of you less than them, but ultimately wants to be with you or trap you down or have you locked up with them or some shit like this, that's crazy. That's scary, but that's crazy too. Yeah, literally, bro. Chill. Chill. They went through this moment of, you know, maybe we are all the same. Maybe they are just like me, because they find this attraction in you and they're not sure why. Because if you're supposed to be less than them, how could they possibly be attracted to something that's less than them, right? That's something that was in their head. Like, there's no way I could be feeling these things towards somebody who is way down there and I'm way up here. That's how they felt about it. They went through this point in their life where they were like, oh, why is this happening to me? Why do I find them attractive? Why am I obsessed with them? Stupid ass. Like, it really bothers them that they were attracted to you. And then they had this epiphany that, all humans are the same. It doesn't matter, right? And now this is why they've changed their mind to coming pursuing something. But they don't truly feel this way. It's like lust. Something is like lust overcoming them, basically. They've been so lustful over your energy, so it's like they can't get enough. Like, they want more. They're craving more. They're putting their phobic or their racism or whatever this is that they got against you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're putting that to the side for now because the attraction and the lust is taking over. That's wild as hell, because once that goes down, like, let's just say, for example's sake, you decide to give this person a chance or some shit, right? In another universe, in another realm, because it ain't happening in this one, bitch, okay? Let's say you decide to give them a chance or something. After a few fucks, that racism or that phobic, whatever the fuck they got against you, that shit gonna come up real the fuck quick, okay? Hell no. Hell no. Attractiveness and lust does not kill that deep buried whatever that they got against you. Whatever made them feel above you, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no, what the fuck? It's crazy. They feel like their mind, like their mental, is also stronger than you by default. See, this is what I'm talking about. They still think they're better than you. Like, they still think that they're above you. By default, they feel like they're better, they're smarter, they're more advanced, they're more desirable, okay? They're more acceptable. That's what I'm getting. They feel like you wouldn't know what you wanted if it slapped you in your face, because that's just how, and don't sue me for this one because this is just how I'm getting it. That's just how your kind is. Don't sue me now, because that's just what I'm getting, right? So I'm getting like, they feel like because they're above you, that they have more control. Does that make sense? Like, they need to make decisions for you because you're not capable of doing it on your own, per them being above you or better than you. Whoa. I don't know where they grew up, but times have changed, okay? Times have changed. And it's almost like they're trying to reason with themselves. They're like, look how many people are doing this. Look how many races are mixing. Look how many da-da-da-da. Like, it's becoming normal. It's becoming acceptable. So it's okay for me to pursue this person. Or it's okay. Like, they're trying to make something okay in their head because deep down they feel like it's still not okay. They feel like it's not okay to be attracted to you for whatever reason. It's not okay for y'all to be together. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. But in their head, they're trying to convince themselves like, oh, it's becoming more popular, so it is okay. Even though it's not what I believe in for real, it should be okay, right? I'm going to allow myself to do this because it's becoming okay. It's becoming more acceptable or something like this. Oh my God. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, that's crazy as hell. Actually. No, actually. You can tell that this person is whatever they are. Like, you can tell if they're racist, if they're phobic, whatever. Like, I don't know. There's so many different things that this person could be, like, the situation could be pertaining to. So I'm not trying to narrow it down, but those are the two most, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. The two best widely used examples that I could find, basically. But it's quite obvious, or you know that this person don't like people outside of their race, or whatever the fucking case may be. Like, it's quite obvious with how they move and how they act towards people like you, babes. Like, it's quite obvious. And it's also quite obvious that this is something that they carry from their childhood. This is something that they were taught, okay? This is something that they learned growing up that stuck with them. It's never changed. It's never been different for them. This is how they've always felt towards people like you, and this is how they're always going to feel like towards people like you. That's what I'm getting. Damn, I hate saying stuff like that, like people like you, but it's like, I don't know what the situation specifically is because this is a collective tarot reading, but like, I gotta say the message somehow, like, damn, that's crazy. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, me too. What if I'm included in that group? I don't know. I'm just reading the message. Like, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but the truth is what the truth is, and they are what they are. The situation is what it is. I even feel like they would blame it on their upbringing. They'll be like, oh, it's because of how I was raised. That's how I was taught, but I'm unlearning something, or I'm undoing something. And like, okay, people can change, but not purely for attraction and lust. You think attraction and lust is going to cure their racism or their homophobia or whatever the fucking case may be here for this situation? No. What the fuck? People got really messed up brains these days. Yeah, I'm getting like, they're like, people can change, like, you can see it firsthand in me, or I'm a perfect example or something like this. Like, no, you've literally just been obsessed and lusting over this person, which is you. They've been obsessed and lusting over you for some time now. Like, I'm getting up to 3 years now, but that doesn't change anything about who they are. Like, they still do the other shit on the side. Like, whatever it is, they still do that shit on the side. They still be cutting it up with their friends, talking about the same shit, making the same moves as they always have. So to say that they have changed is very... Yeah, I'm getting like, oh, I was that way because I was immature and uneducated. Yeah, uneducated for sure. Good job, you clocked that one, right? But that doesn't mean anything. Just because you become more educated doesn't change the way that you feel deep down with whatever you were taught or raised with. Like, no. I'm sorry, but no. I wish it was that easy. The world would become a better place so much quicker. But that's just not how it is. They're not worried about something because they always get their way. They're not worried about something because they have enough money or resources to buy people out or something like this is how it's always worked for them. So this is how they're assuming that it's going to work with you. Okay. If somebody doesn't find them attractive or doesn't want to be with them, they literally buy this person out in whatever form it may be. It feels like they're not worried about rejection because they don't get rejected often. Also, I'm getting like they're not going to approach so boldly, so heavily, okay? So they're going to approach on a collaboration level or on a, we can work together or create something together or build something together or we can, I don't know, bitch. That's what I'm getting. So it's not going to be such a huge jump to like, they feel like because earning something is involved that you'll have no reason to say no. Does that make sense? Because you'll be gaining something from this, like, oh, we should enroll in this together. We should sign up for this together so we can do this together and work together on this. Is not as heavy as like trying to ask you out on a date or something. And they also feel like because you'll be gaining something like, okay, so if y'all are entering a contest, let's just say, for example's sake, they want to sign up for something together as in like a contest or something like this. In the end, if y'all win together, you win a prize, you split it. Okay, they feel like because there's a prize at the end of whatever they're coming forward with, that there's no reason for you to say no. This is an advancement opportunity, a business opportunity, a growing opportunity, a learning opportunity, or some shit like this. However, not every opportunity is going to be one worth taking. Especially if you got to work alongside somebody who literally hates your fucking guts. So they're not worried about rejection because they feel like as long as there's a prize at the end, that it doesn't matter anyway. You won't say no. Interesting perception they have. Right, again, shocker. The person you were degrading and treating like fucking trash doesn't want to work with you. Fucking shocker. And it is. It's shocking to them. And that's the crazy part. I don't understand that. How is it so shocking? You know how you are. You know who you are. You know, like, bro, you know. Like, just one at a time, please, Spirit. No one has to tell you about yourself. You can act like you don't know who you are all day long. It don't change who you actually are, and you fucking know that shit. So, like, because I feel like they're going to bring out this, like, give me a reason why. No, give me specific reasons why. What did I do that let you know this? Or what did I do that showed you this? Or how could you think that I'm this or I'm that? What did I do to make... Like, they want specific examples because they want to know what you know. They only want to confess to the things that they have to confess to. They're not going to bring something up on their own. They want to know what you're talking about specifically so that they don't go overboard or over-explain or over-confess or something like this. That's what I'm getting. So when you bring up something like you don't want to work with them, when you reject this offer, basically, they're going to ask for reasons why. And then they're going to go deeper and ask for specific instances or examples of what you're talking about, the reasons that you're talking about. Like, okay, you want me to tell you about yourself? You want me to tell you what you be doing? Really? Like, are you dumb? Are you incompetent? Are you losing your marbles? You know, is this early sit on dementia? Like, what's going on? You don't remember what you just did last week? You don't remember all the racist tweets that you sent out? You really don't remember that shit? You don't remember how you was acting? You don't remember all the hate that you spewed? You don't remember what you did now? All of a sudden you got amnesia, bitch. Right, okay. That's what I'm getting. And that's exactly how you're gonna move, bitch. Like, there's no hiding this shit, and there's no reason to hide it. There's no reason to hide it, and there's no reason to protect it. For what? For what? And I feel like this is a case where, like, oh, if you really want to hear about yourself, I could tell you a few things, but you're not gonna like it because you probably thought no one caught on to it. Like, hell no. They also try to, like, brainwash or manipulate or gaslight people into thinking that they're not what they are. Does that make sense? Like, I might have said, and I'm just using this as an example because it's not racism for everybody. I might have said something racist. I might have said something racist one time, but that doesn't make me a racist. I just said something that was racist. That doesn't make me a racist. I think it's true what I said, but I don't think I'm a racist. I truly believe in the statement that I made that was racist, but I'm not a racist, though. That's what they sound like? Yes, I call people racial slurs, but I'm not a racist. Yes, I stereotype everyone based off of their race, and I treat them differently per their race, but I'm not a racist. I feel like that's just the most common example I could really use for this particular situation, for real. It's a deep-rooted hate for something. Like, it doesn't have to be racism. It doesn't have to be homophobia. Like, it could literally be anything, but it's a deep-rooted hate. That's what it is. It's embarrassing for people to have examples of what you're talking about. That's what I'm getting. But you got it, though. You got the examples, or you know the examples. You know specific things that they have done or said to specific people. So when they ask you about something, I feel like there's no reason to protect their feelings. Or their reputation, for that matter. Because it feels like they're trying to make you look stupid. It feels like they're trying to make you feel dumb in front of people. They're trying to embarrass you and make you seem like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because they wasn't expecting to get rejected. They're not doing this in a private setting. Okay, so when you begin to reject them, then it becomes a big ordeal. Then it becomes a scene because now that you're rejecting them, they gotta make you look stupid. They gotta make you feel stupid. They gotta make you feel some type of way for rejecting them because how fucking dare you reject them and in front of people at that? That's how they feel about it. Okay, so they're going to try to make you feel dumb. They're going to try to, like, ask you questions about themselves. Like I said, they want you to tell them about themselves. They're going to ask you questions about things that you know or things that you've seen or something like this in hopes that you have nothing on them. That's crazy because, like I said earlier, it's not a secret. Everybody knows who this person is or what they're like. You know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather flock the fuck together, bitch. Everybody around them knows exactly who the fuck they are and whatever this deep down rooted hate is. And chances are, most of them is just like them. Like, they're so accepting of this person because they're the same fucking way, okay? I feel like they get very angry when they miss the mark. That's what I'm getting. When they miss the mark, they get very angry. I feel like people usually don't go against them or something like this, or people don't usually bring this up, or people don't usually give them real answers as to why they don't want to fuck with this person, why they don't want to associate with them, why they don't want to work with them, or whatever the case may be. And it's because their morals or something don't align. Like I said, it's quite obvious, whatever issues, whatever deep-rooted hate this person has going on, it's very obvious. And for that reason, some people don't want to associate with them because they're not as hateful. Like, and that's just that. And you are one of those people. You don't want to work with this. You don't want to align yourself with this. You don't want to associate with this. So be it. But usually people don't have something to say about it. Like, usually people aren't brave enough to tell them why. That's what I'm getting for real. Usually people don't have the courage or the audacity, this person would say, to put them in their place. Like, they would call it the audacity. The audacity for you to tell the truth about who I am. How dare you? You asked, baby. You asked. And then they stuck around to hear it. Not only did they ask you why that you don't want to do something or why this, why that, give them examples, give them something specific, give me da, but they stayed to hear it. And now they're mad about what they hear. Okay. It's something about like having an attitude or talking back or something like this. It's almost like they expected you to just accept something and be quiet. Just take it and shut up. Take what I'm giving you, take what I'm offering you, and just shut up. Exactly. Just take what I'm giving you, don't ask no questions, and just be involved. Just participate. Don't ask no questions. Just participate. That's it. That's what they thought you was gonna do? They don't like somebody who stands up for themselves. They don't like somebody who stands up for truth. They don't like somebody who stands up for what's right. They don't like that shit at all. But they didn't think that you had it in you. Most people who reject them or go through this with them, like, don't. They don't call them out on this. Or they're even afraid to reject this person in the first place with how pushy they are or how they act. But most people, like, when they start getting loud or when they start trying to make somebody feel dumb or stupid or something like this, or like they don't know what the hell they're talking about, that's when most people just are like, you know what, okay, I'm just gonna walk away from this, right? And then this person is left there saying, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shut the fuck up and walk away. You don't know shit. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dumbass bitch. Like, that's literally how they sit. They literally stay in that position because nobody ever really talks back. Nobody ever says nothing. Everybody just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna be the bigger person and walk away. Okay, well, they met the right one on this occasion. They met the right one. Yeah, because I'm getting it's more about fairness and equality and like how this person is treating people. That's what really throws you off or something like this. And it's how they get away with it too. That's what I'm getting. It's how they're able to continue this shit. I feel like this new generation, you know what I'm saying? This new generation really don't like they be fighting for real. Like, they be fighting back for real. And good. We have been laying dormant for way too long. We put up with this shit for way too long and we just let these people do whatever the fuck they want and continue the shit. I'm also getting this is gonna cause some type of like altercation or argument, but like with them amongst their crew. There are certain things that maybe people who rock with them or choose to take their side or something like this don't know about, but I feel like it's gonna start some type of argument. It's almost like they got a friend group, right? And they got one person in the friend group who falls into the category that you fall into. The people that they don't like, the people that they're against, that they think are below them. They have somebody in their group or their friend group who is this person, right? They fall into this category, right? And they don't know how deep the hate goes or something like this. And that's what's being exposed. I feel like they end up fighting or they end up getting into something with this person in their friend group because the person in the friend group didn't know that's how they really felt. I feel like this is amplifying their hate. When you reject them and you begin to give them reasons, their hate becomes amplified. And then this person in their friend group is like, wait, I'm not backing that shit up. Why the fuck would you say that shit? Like, that's way too far, or that's way too much, or that's way too deep, or Like, they're just now drawing a line, whoever that friend is. So you exposing something, or you talking about something, or you not backing down is exposing or amplifying the hate that they have towards you and your people, or whatever that may mean for you, you know what I'm saying? And it just so happens that they have in connection somebody who falls into the same category who don't like that shit either. Like, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, I didn't know that you really felt this way about us. Why are you friends with me then? Like, why? And it's because this person benefits them in one way or another. To have this one person in their circle makes them look not so fucking bad. This is like a group of racist people who have one person of a race that they don't fucking like in their fucking group. So they're not racist because they got the friend, right? They got that one friend, so they're not racist, right? Like, that's what I'm getting here. Ah, that's so crazy. It's kind of funny, but it's not funny because the situations is never funny. But it is kind of funny though because I feel like they're gonna get beat up. I feel like they're gonna get beat up. It's not going to go how they thought it was going to go. And when they start raising their voice and getting loud and getting nasty and getting hateful, like, it's not going to go the way they think it is. They think that their whole crew is going to back them up for real. And they think that having this one person on their team makes them not what the hell they are. They're using that to their advantage, or they're trying to push this person to the forefront as an example. I'm not this. Look who I got beside me. You think I would be that if I have them? Please. The oldest excuse in the fucking book. Like, what the fuck? Just because you got a damn friend who's a race that you're not does not make you not a racist. And that's just an example for the situation. But, Jesus. This is crazy. What the hell? You met this person on accident. I'm convinced. I'm convinced you met this person on accident. And then they went and fucking... They didn't fall in love. They're just lusting for real. But... this person could work with law enforcement. That's a big thing nowadays, bro. To have somebody who is against the whole community, or to have somebody who has so much hate in their heart, you know what I'm saying? And they're the ones that we have to look forward to protecting us and serving the community and doing all this, like, that's really being exposed right now about this person. So they could be with law enforcement or some shit. Or like, I don't know, it's some kind of service to where people come for help. It's like a helpful service or some shit like this. They shouldn't be in that field. Or this person could be in the medical field, like a nurse or a doctor or a surgeon or something like this. They could be even further investigated after this stuff comes out, after the comments that they make during the situation. Like, they could be under investigation for some shit. Or they could have like clients or patients that come forward thinking, I knew I wasn't crazy. You were treating me like shit. You did the procedure like shit. You didn't do anything per protocol because you hate my fucking guts because you're a fucking hateful ass being. Like, I feel like from this, a lot of things are being exposed. It's encouraging people who have dealt with this person to come forward. That's what I'm getting. Like I said, everyone just walks away and it leaves this person feel high and mighty, talking about some, yeah, shut the fuck up and walk away. Like, that's what I'm really getting. Like, that's how it always ends for them. They always get the last little laugh. They always get the last little say because nobody really goes against them. Like, nobody goes against their ignorance. That's what it is. But by you having the courage to like stand up against this or really give them what they're asking for, bitch, because they asking for reasons and you really listing them off, okay? By you having the courage just to say these things or just to talk back to this person, just to stand there and not walk away and let them have their little fun little last little laugh, you know what I'm saying? That's encouraging people to step forward with their truths as well. But you know what? It seems like even though they hate a particular type of person or a particular group of people or a particular race of people or whatever the case may be, it feels like they hate their own people as well. They hate people who are like them as well. They feel like people are not on their level. Like, they just feel like they're better than everybody. That's what I'm getting. Like, they might hate you more, but they also hate their own kind, whatever that may mean. Like, whether that means because they hate straight people too, or they hate the same race as them too. I don't know. Whatever the situation is for you, but they be hating on their own people too. Like, it's not exclusive to the deep-rooted hate that you're experiencing from them. Anyone who considers people that they do not agree with or people that they hate, okay, any person who agrees or stands up for these people, they hate those people too, okay? Like, so advocacy, they hate that shit. I don't even know if I should say that. What I'm getting from this energy is like, if you're protecting people who are not like you, or you're protecting these group of people or something like this, like, you're a pussy bitch because they should be able to fight their own fights, or they should be able to fight their own battles. That's what I'm getting. That's how they feel about the people who stand up and advocate for the wrong, for the hateful stuff that people be doing like this. That's what I'm getting. So they feel like anybody who, even if they're the exact same as them, if you're standing up or fighting for somebody who don't look like you or is not like you, then you're a pussy bitch because you should let them fight their own battles. That's what I'm getting. They feel like. That's crazy. They're just all around a hateful, terrible person. Like, that's impossible to hide. They would pay, or they have paid, to set people up that they hate. So like this hate or whatever, in whichever way or manner that it's spewed, they have or would pay to set people up to get hurt or something like this. Just all from the hate, all from the rooted hate that they got. They would pay to watch people be tortured that they hate, or they would pay for people to be tortured that they hate. That's what I'm getting. Well, that's a shame. Basically, they was going to buy you out into this relationship and do the same thing to you. Basically buying you out in whatever manner you can be bought out in. That way you'll stay quiet. That way you'll stay put. That way you don't leave or something like this. But they'll treat you just the same. They're going to pay to be able to treat you in whatever way they want to. That's what I'm getting. That's what it would be. This project or whatever, that's just a cover-up. That's just something to get you intrigued. That's just something to get you on board. So whatever this is with a prize at the end or whatever the fuck, like something that has a benefit or something that could be gained at the end of something, like that's just a way to get you involved with their energy. From there, it's like they buy you out in whatever manner they can, and then they treat you however they fucking want to, and you can't do nothing about it because why? Because they bought you the fuck out. That's why. So it's important to really hold up some type of boundaries or something like this, like money, riches, whatever this prize is, like this shit ain't everything, and it's definitely not worth this shit. It's basically a way to find someone that they can literally hold captive in a legal sense. So like by signing contracts or getting involved in something that you cannot get out of until it's finished or some shit like this. Just to be able to do whatever they want and have the upper hand and be in control. Like, they love, it's torture. It's gotta be. It's abuse. It's torture. Like, they love that shit. They love it. It turns them on. That's what I'm getting. To treat people who they believe are lesser than them like shit, and to treat them like scum, and to abuse them and do whatever they want to them, that's what they like. Because they feel like that gives them the power. They feel like that validates their position, that they are better than you. That's what I'm getting. Damn, you're not the first one they'd be doing this to. If you had any context with the people that they had been with prior, or, I don't know, people that they've dated who are just like them, you know what I'm saying? Like, these aren't people that they hated, but they would treat them like that. Does that make sense? So they would date these people, and then in their head, they would make themselves believe that this is someone that they hate so that they can treat them in a certain way because it turns them on. Like, in my head, I'm going to pretend that you're a different person so that it allows me to treat you in a certain way because that's what I like. I like the feeling that I get from treating you like you are a such and such person. That's what I'm getting. So people that they've dated had to endure this mentality as well, even though they did not fit the category of whatever this person hates. They hate people of a certain blank so much that they pretend that other people that they can get close to are just like them, so it makes them feel better when they treat these people like they treat those people. If that ain't serious mental health issues, I don't know what is. Like, they couldn't get a hold of the people that they hate. They couldn't get close enough to these people that they hate that they had to trick themselves into believing that whoever they can get close to is just like these people, so it'll feel just as good while abusing them or just as good torturing them or something like this. Whoa! Yeah, I'm getting like they've really been practicing. They have been practicing how to act. They have been practicing how to not seem like they're this hateful person. They've been practicing how to approach, how to speak, okay? How to, conceal who they really are and how they really feel about you. Like, they've literally been practicing. This person is an actor, bro. Like, they're good at it. Actors can convince you of any the fuck thing. That's their job, okay? This person is just like that. It's their job to convince you that they are the character that they're playing. And they're good at it, bro. Like, for some of y'all, they could literally be an actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could literally be a trained, paid actor. How to create the perfect circumstances to make everything seem perfect and harmonious and loving and full of abundance, right? But you already know that shit. But you already caught that shit a long ass time ago. Like I said, for some of y'all, it's up to 3 years ago that you stopped associating or stopped talking to or dealing with this person because you picked up on the vibes. So it ain't nothing new. The way they're acting, it's like it's not obvious that they're acting because they're good at it. They're supposed to be able to convince people that what they're doing or saying is true, right? But you already know something from previous interactions. You already know. There's no need to be like, oh, maybe somebody changed. No, the vibe is still there. The energy is still there. It doesn't matter how they're acting or what they're pretending to be. You can already see through that shit. You already did see through that shit. There's no unseeing something that you've already seen. They feel bothered by the attraction. They feel bothered by the lustful energy that they feel towards you. They feel bothered that this is even their situation. Like, they don't know whether to be excited about trying to get a hold of you or whether they should be, like, upset that they even feel like they want to get a hold of you. It's almost like they don't see how strong you are or something like this. They think this is going to be easy. It's going to be easy to manipulate, disturb the peace, steal from you, get you under their control or something like this. Like, if they knew that something was going to be so hard, or if they knew that you were going to be so stubborn, hard-headed, talking back, basically just standing up for yourself. That's what they would call all of those things. The audacity that you have to stand up for yourself and others or what's right. Like, oh my God. They didn't see that coming. They thought you were going to be easy to manipulate, easy to coerce into being with them, regardless of who they are, regardless of what you've seen in their past. You should be easily convinced because you're a dumb blank. That's what I'm getting. Wow, this reading is making me look like if people were to clip these things, it's over for me for real. But who am I to change up how the message is coming? So they literally thought that, though. They was literally like, oh, this will be easy because you are a dumb blank. Whatever they hate, that's what the blank is. But you're actually well educated or you're actually well versed in something. Like, it's not so easy because you have also the courage. You have the bravery that it takes to stand up against somebody like this, which not many people do. That's what I'm getting, okay? But on that note, that's what it is.